morning, all. Happy Friday. I don't know about you, but it's beautiful, kind of chilly morning here in southern Idaho, but it's still gorgeous. So I am working on drawing our cards for the collective reading. I'm seeing some new faces in here. If you are new, give me a hashtag new and tell us where you're from. I love seeing where you guys are all from. We've got a really diverse audience. It's just fun seeing where all in the world everybody's coming from. Yeah, how's your fall over there, Hannah Mori? I know New York can get really cold and wet in the wintertime, but you guys have a lot more trees than we do over here, so it's probably really pretty. Alea's from Chicago, welcome. From India. Not new. I love the not news too. What, sweetie? Oh, well, you're going to have to wait. Mom's doing a live stream. Okay. Move on to something you can do without Mom for now. Homeschool. Gotta love it. Cold this morning. 39 degrees when you woke up. It was only like 40 something here. So you're about 10 degrees colder than we are right now, Scott. Ooh. Okay, this reading is for the collective. This is for everybody for the next week. So the first card I drew was Sodalite, the card of truth. So right now, for the next week, we must focus on truth. All right? The last card I drew totally goes right along with that, because with truth, sometimes the truth can be scary, right? Courage. Have courage to seek the truth. Have courage to require the truth of others. All right? So those are our first two cards. Now, soul truth. Here we are with more truth. Who am I ready to forgive? This is a hard truth. Who are you ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. C.G. Jung. It's time to let go. It's time to forgive and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or even yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew. What you learned from that situation. Do you want to become, or who do you want to become? And how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action. Write a forgiveness letter, whether it's to yourself or somebody else. Then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer while thinking of the person you're ready to forgive. Here's the prayer. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Okay, so we're really dipping deep into our soul right now, finding that truth, having the courage to forgive ourselves or somebody else that has done us wrong in this lifetime, or in a past lifetime for that matter. All right. All this, all the forgiveness, all the truth, the courage that it takes to accept that is going to lead to this card in my hand. This is the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So you're going to know that your forgiveness is accepted when all of a sudden you take your next step in evolution in this lifetime, your next step in integration and awakening. Sometimes they're hard. Sometimes it's like, oh, I feel so much better. It's like, it's kind of like when you have a toothache and you go in and get the tooth pulled. At first it hurts, but then it's like, oh, my mouth feels so much better. Sorry, reference, I went to the dentist yesterday, so that's kind of what was on my mind. But, you know, you start out in pain, and once that pain is taken away and the healing begins, it feels so much better. All right, so that's where we're at. Seek truth. Have the courage to forgive either yourself or somebody else in your life or in a past life so that you can have a spontaneous awakening, that next step in your evolution. So that is our message for this week for the whole collective. And now we will get into our speed tarot, guys. All right, so we have a whole bunch of people in the chat. I see Janice joined us, and Shweta, Joshika was already here. Who else did we? Ladybug, are you still here? So if you guys have not already put a yes/no question in the chat, please do so. And I am going to go straight down the list as they were posted, and that's how they get answered. If I call your name and you don't respond, and then you come back later, you will get put back to the bottom of the list. So you do have to be present for your reading. All right, let's see. Start. It looks like, oh, and also make sure you only ask your question once, please. Joshika, it looks like you are first, and I see you commenting, followed by Sadhna, and then Deepti. Okay, so Joshika, you're first on the list. So today I am using my favorite deck for Speed Tarot. This is the Muse Tarot. If you have not seen it before, you're going to love these cards. One of the mods, would you guys mind putting my Muse deck review in the chat for me, please? So if anybody wants to see it more in depth, they can go and watch the video I did on it. Also, guys, if, say you're in a hurry and you don't want to really wait for your turn in line, if you make a donation of $2 or more, you will get bumped to the top of the list. There is a link in the ticker on the bottom that you can use for PayPal, or if you decide to go become a patron, you also get priority in the streams. All right, so Joshika, as the energy sits right now, your answer is no, you will not remarry. But I'm not seeing, like, this may not be a forever thing. You have a journey to take on your own. So right now, in this moment, your answer is no. Take that soul journey and ask again. See where it takes you from there. You have some work to do before anything can change. All right. Sadhna, will you be able to successfully defend your thesis? So are you going for a doctorate? A thesis is a big deal. That's like almost a book. Okay, good. Yes. Do that soul journey, and you know, maybe with this collective reading that I did earlier, maybe that has something to do with it. So definitely take that into account. Maybe it's your ex that you need to forgive. I know I did. My ex-husband was emotionally and psychologically abusive. And it took me a long time to get over it. And I did have to forgive him because it was for my healing, not for his purpose. And now many years later, we're talking 15 years later, I harbor no ill will for him. That doesn't mean that I want to be his best friend, but still. All right, Sadhna, your answer is, ooh, no, you need to do some more work on this. I think you're too emotionally attached to your thesis. Okay, so I know it's a big deal. It's a super big deal. Don't put so much emotion into it, though. Come at it from more of a clinical aspect. Okay, that's really what I'm feeling here. Because it's not the end-all be-all. And you don't need to feel that way. All right, so take the emotion out of it. Be very clinical, be very analytical in your thesis, and give all the information. All right, when you're finished, be proud that you finished it. And that's the only emotion that I want you to exercise with that thesis. And leave it to the universe from there. Okay? Take the emotion out. And you won't have an issue. Deep Tea, are you here? So I've got Deep Tea and then Preeti and Tony Hanley. If you guys are here, please comment. Sadhna, I wasn't seeing a lack of finishing the thesis. So I'm going to say yes, you will finish it. Because that's definitely not a feeling that I was getting from that card. All right, Tony, we'll do your question right now. While we're waiting for everybody else to answer. Should you have treated yourself this month? Now, treated like gotten yourself a present kind of thing, or treated as in medicinal type thing? Yes. Check out her go. Yeah. Don't be afraid to treat yourself, even if it's, you know, something material, or maybe it's a soul retreat or something like that. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Oh, hair done? Heck yeah, go get your hair done. I am the worst person to ask about getting your hair done, though, because I, never go. I go once or twice a year to get my hair cut, and that's about it. Deep Tea, I called your name twice, and you never answered, so you can be moved to the bottom of the list, but I did call you twice before I moved on. So let's see here. Preeti. Preparing for my exam. Will my good marks come for selection? You go all the time, Adam. What, do you get a beard trim or what? All right. Preparing for my exams. Keep preparing. There's something holding you back right now. It feels material. So at this moment, Preeti, your answer is no. So just keep preparing. Yes, Janice, you can ask me one on Messenger. Okay, so let's see. Somebody just donated. Tammy. Who in the stream is Tammy? Ah, there you are. Free little piggy. Yes, if you're Tammy, then yes, I received it. If you want to ask a question since you donated, I will answer it right now, actually. All right, Deep Tea, since I am still right here with your question, are you still here? And I will answer it right now while I'm waiting on Flea Little Piggy to type in her question. All right, Flea Little Piggy, what is the cause of my deep sorrow? I don't want this one. I want this one. Oh, okay. So it's not that you don't have somebody to look up to. It's not that you don't have love in your life. It's the fact that you aren't happy with what you are doing as a career. You're not working in your passion, and that's where you need to go. So you got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling me that your work is not pleasing to you. So this is going to be the cause of your great sorrow. All right. It's time to do something about it. Maybe a shift in career. Maybe you take up a new hobby that you really enjoy. Something that's going to exercise your personal gifts. Okay. But your other two cards, you definitely have somebody to look up to in life, somebody that helps you along your path, and you definitely have love in your life. So those are not lacking. Now, the love doesn't necessarily mean a significant other. These could be friends and family. It could be as simple as your furry four-legged family. So, but really the great sorrow is your work life. You need to exercise your passion more, or find your passion if you haven't found it. Yes, passion is a must. All right, so Deep Tea has not answered again, so we're just going to keep moving. Oh, there you are. Okay, I see you. Deep Tea, I'm going to go back to your question right now. Will you get money from an unexpected source? Okay, unexpected source I will answer. I won't be able to tell you if it's a lottery or not because I don't traffic in that particular type of energy. Gambling energy, I should say. But let's see, unplanned source. Are you going to get some sort of money, financial something from an unplanned source? Nothing unplanned. But I'm still seeing that you're in good standing, so you're on your journey. Sure, it's been long. It's been kind of dry, but you got yourself handled, so you're good for now. Nothing unexpected coming. All right, let's see who's next. Lena, you are next, and then Shweta. So Lena, if you're here, please comment. Shweta, if you're here, please also comment. There you are, Lena. All right, so Lena, you asked, will I get a new job? Go ahead and post that in the comments there, Adam. The link to our metaphysical community. Yes, and you are going places, girl. Look at that. I love this Chariot card. She is large and in charge and moving. Okay, Janice, I'm going to, after the stream's over, I'm going to draw some cards specifically for you for this issue, okay? Shweta, are you here? Deep Tea, maybe you're behind the stream, but I did already answer your question. It's Scott's birthday tomorrow? Hey Scott, happy early birthday! Alright, Shweta, let's answer your question. Will I clear my UPPSC 2020 prelims? I have no idea what that is, but let's get an answer for you. Yes, ma'am, and you are in charge. Check it out, the Emperor. You've got this. All right, let's see who is next. Josephine, you are up. Are you here? So I've got Josephine and then NC, if you are here. Yes, Lena, this is my favorite deck for Speed Tarot because for one, it's the most diverse, but also it's got these cards in it, the Muse cards. So they're neither yes nor no. They're kind of a maybe. It depends on energies. So I love these cards. I did a deck review on this one. So this is on the channel. One of the mods put it in. I think it was Adam. Put it in the chat. So you guys can review it if you want. All right, NC's here. Josephine, are you here? I need to take this rug off my table. It puts white fuzzies all over the place. This is the Muse Tarot. So where's my box? I'll show you the box. So the Muse Tarot, it's the sister to the Lightseers Tarot. So they're made by the same artist. They have similar card backs. I actually just posted on Wednesday my favorite card backs too video, and these are two of the ones that I showed. So those are, they're sister decks, so you can actually use them together. Yes, Sadna, you can put in one more question. Okay, Flea Little Piggy. Let me answer NC really fast, and then I will get you more clarity on yours. Okay, so NC, you asked, does SC think about me a lot? NC, no, there's no emotional attachment there. So he doesn't think about you a lot, or she, whichever. All right, so Flea Little Piggy, let's get you some clarity. I want a different deck. Which deck do I want? For your passion. Let's go back with the Light Seers one. Okay, so we need clarity. What clarity for Flea Little Piggy? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here, Flea Little Piggy. So you feel like you are chasing something that's running away from you. There's so much loneliness here. Like, nobody's appreciating your work. Nobody is giving you encouragement to improve. Everybody's just kind of ignoring you, and you feel like you're going nowhere, essentially. Dude's running after a motorcycle that's going away. I mean, this one, nobody's appreciating their craftsmanship. And this one, everybody's ignoring you. So, Flea Little Piggy, you are not in the right spot. I'm having this, you're just not. I know people can't just up and quit their jobs, but I would start looking for something that you are more passionate about, where you will be appreciated, because right now where you're at, you are not being appreciated at all. You're just a number, essentially. So I don't know if that's something feasible for you to do, or if maybe you can turn your passion into an income. That's kind of what I'm doing here on YouTube. I mean, eventually I would like to have my own courses online and have a coaching or a mentorship program. But it's just starting out. It's a slow game here. Every donation that I get goes towards improving this channel. So right now I'm actually saving for a set of crystal singing bowls, which are about $1,000, $1,200, depending on which set you get, for a full set of crystal bowls, so we can do sound baths on this channel or on my other channel. So that's just an example. If you have a passion you are really super wanting to express to the world, you need to get on it, because where you're at right now, with what's bringing you in income, is not serving you. And you're not going to get out, of that, that low vibe state until you can free yourself from having to have that particular job. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more clarity. All right, so let's go back up here. All right, so Sweta, you asked, will I meet my future spouse this year? Rinku, did you put your question in? Yes. Okay, good. Will you meet your future spouse this year? Nope, but this year's almost over. So we're already in October. Don't sweat it. All right, spend some time with yourself, and we're coming into the shadow season. Basically, it already started with the autumn equinox. Shadow season, work on yourself, improve who you are. You will attract what you are. So the better you make yourself, the better your significant other is going to be. So improve yourself right now, this season, through winter. Okay, that's my suggestion, and I think that's good for all of us. Even those that are in a relationship still need to do shadow work. And you are going to hear me talk about shadow work all fall and winter because it is the season for it. So Lena, I just saw your question. The Yogic Path Oracle deck is this one, which I also have and I love. This one I also did a deck review on, which is actually the top performing video on my channel, ironically, because I hate the way I did that video. I want to redo it, but it's such a great, I don't know, people respond really well to it. So I don't know what it is, but it was before I redid my office, and I've had a lot more practice on YouTube since then. So yeah, anyway, it's not my favorite video, but people seem to like it. But there is a deck review on this one. Also, those are in the stream before I keep going. Starting November 1st, my patrons and I are starting a Yogic Path journey. Okay, so Sahara Rose, the author of the Yogic Path deck, where's my... put out this reflective journal. Okay, so this journal goes right along with the deck, and it takes you on a soul journey. So my patrons and I are going to be starting the soul journey, and we are going to be doing monthly live streams on the first Monday of every month to go over the first day of the month. So the first month is working on your Dharma, and we'll do this pages together. And then for the rest of the month, you work on the rest of the journal by yourself or with a partner or whatever. To be a patron, it's as little as $1 a month, and you can join us on this. The journal and the cards you can both get on Amazon for right around $20, $25, something about that. I do not get any commission from this whatsoever. It's just something that I wanted to do, so I wanted to do it with my patrons. Completely optional, but that is there if you guys want to do this journey with me. I know Adam and Janice are both going to join me on this journey, so it's going to be great. There's going to be a small group of us. But anyway, back to readings. Aw, thank you, Lena. You guys are amazing. All right, let's see. Who else need... So, Rinku had a question. Lena, after I answer Rinku's question, I'll go back and see if I can get a time for you. I do have a little bit of extra time, so we'll see if we can get some clarity for you. Josephine, I will get back to your question right after Rinku, okay, dear? So, Rinku, you ask, will I be able to fulfill all my dreams? Ooh, that heavy question there, Rinku, heavy question. Remember, guys, when you ask these questions, I am reading the energy as it sits right this moment. Okay, so when things change, answers change. So if you get an answer you don't think you want, change it. Make it happen. So Rinku, are you going to accomplish all your dreams? As the energy sits right now, no. There is some material things that are in the way that you need to dispose of. But like I said, that's just the energy as it sits right now. All right, let's do Josephine and then I'll do you, Lena, okay? Since Josephine got missed, let me get back to her question. Actually, Josephine, would you put your question in the chat for me again, please? While I'm waiting for you to repost your question, Josephine, I will see if I can get some clarity for Lena. Lena, clarity. Do we have a time frame? Alright guys, so just so you know, I'm not going to do clarity for everybody. I've got about 15 minutes left in the stream, so I want to get as many questions answered for people as possible. So for now, just stick to yes/no questions. If we get down and there's no more questions, then I'll get some clarity for people. Some more clarity for people. All right, so Lena, I'm feeling hot. So you got the Strength card in reverse. So you're going to feel kind of hopeless when the time finally comes. But check it out. Desert. Desert. Again, you're going to feel hopeless. You're going to feel lonely. But you're also going to be in a place of empowerment. But it's definitely hot. So that could be before winter really sets in, the last hot week of fall, or it could be the first hot week of spring, could be summer, but it's definitely, we're looking at hot. So I don't know where you're at, and it's not a little hot, we're talking hot, like 90 plus. All right, so Josephine, did you put yours? Okay, good. Does it bother T that I'm not talking to him? It kind of does. It looks like there's some inner child work on his part, so don't feel bad that it does bother him. I don't know, maybe you want it to bother him? I don't know. But yes, it does bother him. It is hitting that emotional nail on the head. All right, so we got that one, we got that one. All right, so Rinku, you asked about buying a house, and Sadhna also asked about buying a house. So we will get you guys answered. Rinku, are you going to buy a house? House. Ooh. Yes, and it's going to be your world. Check out that card, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Decorate that house any way you want it to be. Make it so it feels good to you. All right. Now, Sadhna, are you going to buy a house in 2021? After Sadhna is Mima. You are so welcome, ladies. Oh, you're in India. So you're actually coming up on warm seasons then, Lena. Because you're technically in the southern hemisphere, but always warm. So you're actually approaching summer or warm seasons. So that's definitely a soon card for you. All right, Sadhna. Yes. Again with the inner child. So this is going to be a fun house for you, okay? Don't be so serious when you're decorating it. Get the house that you've always loved since you were really little. Something that you've always dreamed of. All right, Mima. Will you find out who is deceiving you? Welcome, Silent Warrior. So today is yes-no questions. If you can form your question in a yes-no format, I am more than happy to answer it for you. This is called Speed Tarot. So we're getting through as many people, up to 2 questions per person right now as possible. So Mima, are you going to find out who it is? Not yet. Energy's not right. Thank you so much, Lena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you too. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. You're very welcome. All right. Mima's done. P Fate. Are you still here, P Fate? There you are. Okay, so P Fate is the Sagittarius, my husband or life partner. Ooh, you got a maybe. So there's some decisions, some things that need to happen before you can have a definitive answer. There's a journey that needs to be gone on first. Looks like by both parties. If you can take this journey together and come out the other side as better people, you will have a definitive answer. So as of right now, it's a maybe. Katrika, does R still have feelings for you? Again, with the maybe card. This is a different one, though. It's possible. There still feels like there's a flame there, but I feel like it feels like they're going through like a hard time, like the dark night of the soul kind of thing. Some emotional, personal stuff. Yeah. So, yes and no. Right. Silent Warrior. Is the Virgo man still thinking of you? Ooh, bad shuffle. Yes. Yes, the Virgo man is still thinking of you, Silent Warrior. Very big up there in the head. Like, taking up all of his thoughts. Alright, P Fate, I'm ready for your second question. Will you get a new job in the first half of 2021? You are very welcome, Silent Warrior. Thank you for joining us today. P Fate. New job in the beginning of 2021? First half? Maybe? Oh, today is Muse Day. Maybe. So it looks like you need to put yourself out there. You need to find something that really exercises your passion. Okay? Apply for anything and everything that you think that you might love. As the energy sits right now, nothing is definite. Which tells me that you haven't applied for the correct job yet. All right. AB, will me and my husband reunite in 15 days? You're very welcome, P Fate. All right. Will you guys reunite? No, not in the next 15 days. The timing's just not right yet. There's elements missing. Something needs to happen before reuniting. Mima, is T your twin flame? All right, Mima. Looks like it to me. I love this horse. Solar plexus stuff going on here. So it's definitely good for your willpower, your self-development. All right, guys, about 10 minutes left. We'll see if we can't get through as many as possible. Hello, RT Intuitive Tarot. How are you? You may be added. All you have to do is type in a yes or no question, and you're on the list. I go straight down the list. AB, it didn't give me a time frame. These are just yes/no questions, so. High vibration. Is there any blessing coming towards you? Oh, Silent Warrior, I just saw your second question. I will answer that in just a second. High vibration. Are there blessings coming towards you? High vibration. Yes, many blessings. Many, many blessings. Check that out. Lots of oxen, lots of water, lots of inspiration. All right, Silent Warrior, is the Virgo man wanting to contact you? Silent Warrior, no, not at this time. He's got other things going on in his life right now. All right, RD Intuitive. Does Group Air, hopefully I said that right, love you? Yes, but it feels tied up. Check out this card. So this is the Eight of Voices. Voices is your air element, your swords of sort. Yes, he loves you, but there's something holding him back. All right, Scott Murphy, does your partner need space? Doesn't everybody need space? Without space, we wouldn't have Earth. Okay, I know that was cheesy. I'm sorry. Ooh, bad shovel. Lena, normally I cap it at 2, but, well, I got a couple more questions in there. So I'm going to say not today, dear. All right, Scott Murphy, does your partner need space? No. Yes, does need space for emotional healing, okay? Not necessarily space for you. This is self-care card, all right? She needs some loving, some self-loving. Let her have that self-loving time. Faith love. Will I have love in marriage? Welcome those that are just joining us. I only have about 5 minutes left. I will get through as many as I can. If I don't get to you, I do go live every single Monday afternoon. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified next time I go live. This coming Monday will be Tea and Tarot, so you will get your questions answered. However, only the first 5 people will have a love question answered. So if it's a love question, you need to jump in very first thing. Always on my live streams, you need to be present for your question to be answered. And donations and patrons take priority. All right, Faith. This is saying no. So as it sits right now, there is no love. Which is sad, I'm sorry. But that doesn't mean that over time love won't develop. I don't know if we're talking like arranged marriage or something like that. But it is possible to develop love. Shweta. Does he love you as his child? Self-care time is good, Scott. Okay? So definitely don't worry about it being anything about you. Does he care about you as his child? Shweta, yes he does. Big sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. All right, Kadrika, have you met your life partner? All right, Hannah Mori, would you please close the list? This is going, Marissa is going to be my last reading. I am on Kadrika's second question right now. All right, Kadrika. No, you have not met your life partner. Janice throws things at you till you leave. Oh, you know what would be super romantic? Something that's also self-care? Take a together bath. I'm talking super nice. So candles, rose petals, essential oils, Epsom salts. Pamper her bath. Take it together. It's super romantic. All right, Marissa. Is he happy in the country he is right now? Ooh, no, he's not happy where he's at right now. Does he ever think of moving back to where you met? All right, last question. Marissa's question number 2. Does he think about moving back where you met? Yes. Yes, he does, Marissa. Interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed the readings today. We went through a lot today. So don't forget about the collective reading. If you need to review it, it's right at the beginning in case you missed it. So you can just rewatch the first part. If you want to check out any of the decks I used today, the Muse Tarot, I have done a deck review on. The Light Seers Tarot, I have not. I don't know why, but I haven't done an actual good review on that. So I'll work on that for you guys. If you have any questions, please comment them in the comments after the stream is over. Janice, I will meet you in Messenger, and you know, I may just start a private live stream just for you, Janice. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that right now. Love you guys, and I will see you on Monday for Tea and Tarot. Bye. Have a great weekend.